4 car lengths. Run off the corner.
And that opened the door for Keystone there. And I'll go ahead and clear second position for Keystone.
Solid battle from them guys up front. Now you're looking back on Keystone's truck, you see that damage on his left front splitter. It looks like it's raised up some. Like he might have got the what's it called, the berm down there on the left side of the corners and lifted up the splitter.
Yeah, it was either that or that contact we had about 10 laps ago with the 98 when he was inside of him. They were beating and banging there. Could have been something, could have got some damage from that also.
I missed that damage, or missed that accident.
I'm wondering if Snowman, if his truck is just falling off big time here, because he has now lost the 3rd position also.
It's easy to lose that rhythm.
Pushing.
Serving cone got on the yellow. He got on the rumble strip there. Keystone got the lead, but Keystone, he hit him pretty hard on the back end. I don't know if there's any damage on the front end of that truck of Keystone. He hit him pretty good.
The plus side of running Martinsville is the aero don't necessarily make a big difference on the handling of the truck. As long as it's not overheating, you should be okay. I'm not seeing any damage on the 3 car outside of what he already had. So maybe he's okay, but that 83 is breathing down his neck.
That was Square Body. He was last week's winner, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
He was. Where were we at? Vegas
last week, yep.
Square Body won not only the trucks, but he won the Xfinity as well, and he really wanted to come in and race with us in the Cup Series, but couldn't allow that to happen, unfortunately, and he wasn't able to sweep the weekend. Looking good tonight, though, man. Maybe he can get up back-to-back wins. Carry that momentum.
Very true.
Well, I'm very impressed these guys have been able to keep this caution-free so far. Keystone just come across the line. 49 laps to go here left in stage 1, so
it's going to be interesting how these trucks handle once they get their setups in, Hopefully they don't loosen them up too much and guys start losing the rear end coming off the corners under throttle.
And I'm not sure how many laps it'll take for him to catch him, but the rear of the field there, as Keystone exits the corner, you can see the last car on the lead lap there entering the corner at the other end. So it shouldn't be too many more laps. Should be encountering some lap traffic.
That's always going to bring something in play there when going around lap traffic at Martinsville.
They might be able to catch this tail end of the lead lap here before the end of the stage. Keystone's running a good line, but old Square Body ain't letting him run away. It looked like he closed on him in that corner.
Yeah, we got about a half-second differential right now between the 2 trucks. Then we're about another 1.5 seconds back to 3rd place running God Power.
I was about to bring him up, man. I was going to let you finish what you was going to say. I was going to say, look, you snuck into 3rd. Looks like he's pulling away from the field back there. I don't know if he's catching these leaders or not, but he's definitely trying to gap the 4th place truck.
Looks like he's losing.
98.
He's losing a little bit.
He may be going under caution here, guys. We got the 98 truck around. Played with a couple of them.
No caution yet.
No, we're still green.
Got that truck turned back around and back under throttle, and got some pressure from the 68 truck. And he's back in the wall.
Having a lot of trouble.
98 heavy lag. That's who is that in the 98?
That's Gatlin Gamer. And what's going to make this interesting is they're going down the front stretch. They're going into 1, and our leader is right behind them with this lag going on.
Yeah, that's going to be tougher than the battle around, that's for sure. Definitely looks like the 33 is catching the leader some and bringing the fourth place truck with him. Not far behind at 13.
Yep.
Serving home. Everybody's wanting this lead. Looking low on Keystone.
He's
Keystone is
fighting.
under attack. I think he's got the nose underneath him.
Giving him room.
Ooh, Keystone in the ball a little bit. That's going to be lead too. 83 is everybody.
It's like God Power close in. God Power just closed in over a second that lap where they were side by side.
Wow.
83 got
Ooh.
paid for just a little bit there. So, that finished closing up the gap for the 33. He's now on Keystone.
I believe Keystone just let this happen, you know, just let it with the lap cars and just giving it time and see if he can make a move. And Square Body had issues with the lap cars.
Yeah, I definitely would prefer somebody else to deal with them. They're going to be fighting hard to try to stay on the lead lap and be the first truck a lap down as well. Coming to how many laps to go into the stage here? 19
It
laps.
looks like we have 36. We just completed 33 straight laps to start this race at Martinsville without a caution.
Very impressive.
Very impressed.
Very impressive. Yep.
Try to slow on the side there. Now the by maybe sideline no problem.
Don't look now. We now have 4 trucks serving cone trying to close in on these front 3 also.
Yep. Keystone making light
Great
work of these
rebound from him.
lap trucks, though. I'll tell you that. He's up to him. Anything's happening. He's got them 2 right in front of him now, though. He's... Oh, he cleared both of them. They're stuck with 3.
Oh,
They're stuck behind him.
98
off the wall.
Keystone.
Got into Keystone
There's
there a
lot
little
of
bit.
damage.
It definitely allowed Square Body to pull away though.
I expect to see Keystone run back down, though. He's got a pretty good handle on it. He's probably just trying to be patient around these guys.
Very true, very true. He's got speed every week, and he's very smart when it comes to his hot rod.
19 truck will be going 2 laps, maybe even more actually, because they just got done passing him not long ago. He pulled over and let him go.
Oh, he gets into the leader there.
He stopped next to the turn here. He'll go try to find a gap. Get back on the track, the 19 truck.
Definitely stacked them up from third on back. Third is
turn 3.
third place is over 2 seconds behind Keystone now, so
got a battle for 4th, it looks like, or no 3rd here between God Power and Serving Cone side by side. And now they're away with this type of battle here.
Brandon, as you were saying, Keystone guy has absolutely pulled right back up onto the back of Square Body. He is there again.
Yeah, I kind of expected that. You know, it looked like Square Body got by the 3 car fairly easy. You know, when he came up to him, I kind of expected Keystone to have it. Issues. Allows Square Body to run the tires down and do all the work for him as Keystone gets to save his and be there at the end.
He's looking low. I swear I could clear him right there. This battle is not done though.
Keystone's just being smart about his runs, man. He's very impressed with how he's managing those tires right now. As you see,
there's what he needed right there.
That's all it takes, man. Sometimes just get a little pressure from behind and makes you make a mistake.
Keystone takes the lead. I'm sure Swear is not done with this whatsoever, but
it's interesting to see if that 3 pulls away now.
It'd be, yes, very true.
Side by side for the lead again. So everybody can it out.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if Keystone's been ciphering through his fuel and stuff right here. Looks like they're about 5 laps short on fuel to the end of the stage. So I'm sure a lot of these guys may not have thought coming into this race they would have to be thinking about fuel. But the way this race has started, they're absolutely going to have to start thinking about it right now to the end of the stage.
I know that in the Cup car nights that you typically end up saving fuel on a regular run. Like, you don't even have to physically be trying to save fuel. As long as you're backing the corner up to get in, you know. I mean, if you're driving in deep and using a lot of brake, maybe not. But the line I typically run around Martinsville, I'm back in the corner up, rolling in, and using very minimal brake. That allows me to save fuel without even trying. So, very well could go green and have to make a good stop. They is looking, it don't look like they're saving very much. And
no.
Sit here and talk.
It'd be interesting to see if any of the lead trucks have been saving any fuel to see if they can push it. Because, you know, we always have a couple of guys at least try to push it to the last possible second. So it'd definitely be interesting to see.
How about that 13 truck making its way back up?
He is. I was actually just getting ready to talk about the leaderboard there. See, I got the top 5 here on Keystone's screen, and I do not see God Power in that top 5 anymore. I'm not sure what happened to him, if he made a pit stop. If he did, I did not see him come in. He's not in that top 5 no more.
Who we got in the top 5 right now?
We've got Keystone, Square Body, Serving Cone. It's like Ingalls in 4th, and D4C Snag has came into the top 5.
Interesting.
That was a dark horse right there, Snag. That was a dark horse. Yeah.
Something else I'm going to be curious to watch here is in front of the leader here, we got the 4 truck here of Tar Heel and running the 14th position. How hard is he going to try to fight to stay on that lead lap? It's the end of the stage coming, and with there being 1 truck right in front of him as well. Curious to see how hard he's going to fight here. We have, I believe we have about 16 or 17 into the stage. It's looking like we got about 12 laps of fuel left in the trucks.
I don't see that it's feasible for him to be able to hang on to that position.
We have 14 laps to go from the leader.
Yeah, 14 actually to go. Yeah, so Keystone has saved a little bit of fuel. Curious to see if he can get those last 2 laps saved.
Keystone looks low on the floor.
If not, Brandon, if you're the crew chief of one of these trucks right here, especially this lead truck, if you have to pit, are you taking fuel only, Or are you taking 4 tires because you know that next stage is going to start immediately? How would you play this?
It's early in the season. I'm probably going to just go ahead and try to save fuel and make it into the I'm the 3 trucks crew chief of the state. He's got to keep it place. But if it comes, the worst comes to worst, and I have to come into pit road, that track position back, start stage 2. Plan to try to make it all the way to stage 2 for sure. I think splashing low at this point in the race would be a bad call. You're not going to come back out with position back anyway.
And Servington takes second from Square Body.
I'm starting to think that Square Body might be actually on that safe strategy.
Yeah, Servington tracked him down from about 1.5 seconds, so he absolutely may be trying to save.
What's the difference? What's it called? Show how far ahead the cars
2.2 right now.
Second, third.
2.5.
About right at a 0.5 second.
Yep.
But then you got to go back another 6 seconds to 4th.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was curious about. I've seen a big gag on the trucks there. I'm not sure if that was off. I wasn't sure. So, it might be in the picture.
He's lost his truck. He lost the handling right now at this late stage.
Yes, sir. Oh, it's 1.3 right now.
Oh, closing fast here. Oh,
big wreck in front of the leader. Ooh.
Great avoiding from Keystone. Great avoiding.
Still no caution
3 wide
yet.
coming off of turn 2. Well, they stuck it. Who's going to give? Going to give the spot to 13. It's just smart driving by those lap trucks.
I'm wondering if the truck there at Ingles pitted. He's right in front of Keystone. He was in 4th just about 5 laps ago. Now he's showing in 18th. He had to have pitted.
You're right, actually. Yeah, he must have. He was running 4th for a good 25 laps. He's sitting there in 4th. So.
Soldier strong out for Keystone too. So very well put. He's got a better truck for sure. 13. Keystone is just.
Yep, it is different. It is under a second now.
As Keystone was flipping through these different menus, that you can definitely see he had big damage on the front end of his car, of his truck. So, see if that comes into play later.
He killed the wall a while ago, man. That was unfortunate for the position that he's in right now. The wall.
Yeah, well, 2 to go here into the stage here.
13 truck looking pretty clean behind him. Not a whole lot of damage. Rear end damage. Might be able to get that swing over there or something.
I believe Keystone's going to be able to make it. They're coming to the white flag here of the stage. His fuel light is not on yet, so I would assume he is definitely going to be good to go here.
13 driving in deep. I think he might be able to get to him turn 3. God power looking low.
He's definitely coming.
No, God Power, I believe, is a lap down also. He's not in second. I believe he's trying to get a lap back right here. He got it. He did get it.
Keystone gets first.
Go, God
Stage
Power.
1.
Just did Matt beat him to the line. That was nice.
Yep.
Congrats, Keystone.
And that would be curious. I'd be curious to see if he was only 1 lap down. If he was only 1 lap down, that would be huge for God Power.
We got...
No, he was actually 2 laps down, so that actually probably makes that a lot better for him. And it looks like your free pass is going to be Rocky Faith. We only had 11 on the lead lap, so that will put 12 on the lead lap when we start stage 2.
congrats to the Keystone guy for that stage win and serving cone for second. And it looks like Square Body might have held on to third. Stage win.
Yes, Square Body's the
Hey, that
third,
was a power
yes.
move.
And then Snag was fourth, Snowman fifth.
Very good. Very good stage one.
These guys got set up stand. I can start.
I mean, you just got to take your hats off to these guys. There toward the end of that stage, there was a couple of rough moments where a caution could have came out. They was able to get their trucks back going straight. No cautions through stage one. Very impressive.
This stage 2 will be 66 laps, so they'll definitely be pitting this stage. Green flag, hopefully. It could get a lot hectic in stage 2. With setups being put in.
Oh, we got the 50 lagging a little bit there. I think he's got it back going.
Oh, Keystone flies to the track. Keystone looking low for first.
Tell you what, I'm looking back in the field right here watching Redneck Man's, and you got God Power, who was a lap down. He is passing trucks on the outside right now. He is trying to get to be that first truck a lap down. That truck is fast tonight.
It's definitely inside the top 10 as far as running order on the field.
Oh, Keystone clears. Well, third place is holding strong on this high line, though. Holding strong. Heated is holding strong on the 16th guard.
I can't believe that's our pole sitter. He is, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, he is.
Very impressive. You have to see a race caution outside of the stage.
And I actually misspoke earlier, Brandon, when I was talking about Square Body. He actually did that double there in Atlanta. Last week's winner, I'm pretty sure, was A. Dukes, if I'm not mistaken. And that brings me to the heated snowman thing there, you know. Dukes did the same thing last week. Had the pole, was up front, fell to the back, didn't hear from him for a while, and at the end of that race, there he was. I wonder if you can see the same thing possibly tonight from our pole sitter tonight, heated snowman. You know? Was out front, lost the lead, didn't hear from him to the end of that stage, and you never know, may come right back up there and say, hey guys, remember me?
It's a good call there tonight, so I totally slipped my mind on that. Especially being just one of the red line racing drivers to get that win last week. I'm surprised I forgot about it. But yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah.
It happens from time to time, Brandon. You know, we're really busy here in D4C. Got a lot of good things going on with the league.
Huge things. Bigger and better things upcoming here in D4C.
It's definitely been a pleasure to host these things. Might have been lag, but don't seem to be caution. Yeah, Do It for Cash definitely tries to sell anything. It shows sometimes, man. Go back and watch them. All in all.
Well, I'll tell you, for me personally, Brandon, I drive in the Cup Series. I look forward every Thursday night to putting my 4-car out there on the track, but I also look forward to every Sunday and every Tuesday night to be able to call these truck and Xfinity races, because every one of them are exciting, and you never know who's going to win any given week.
Same here, man. You couldn't say it better. It was. I run an Xfinity Series, and I look forward to every Sunday and every Thursday when I can watch all the other series and how they're doing, and have my favorites and keep up with it. And it's just, we just live in a great world with the technology we have to keep up with this, and it's amazing.
Definitely appreciate the kind words, man. It's been a group effort, man. There's not one person that outshines the other when it comes to even the individual driver. So it seems like it's a good idea. It shows, you know, it reflects respect for guys to get
Yep.
We over here chit-chatting about D4C, and he the snowman is on a trail.
He was just talking about him before we did that, and there he is. I tell you, he is a really clean driver. I raced around him a lot this past Thursday at Las Vegas, and he gave me so much room. He is a very respectable driver, so it's just be curious to see how he makes this pass. I believe he has a better truck than Square Body right now. It's just a matter of how he makes this pass.
If I'm heated snowman, Square Body's protecting that inside. We're going to back that corner up, go in high, get a good arc, diamond corner, come back. Just take him lower than the Square Body line. He's trying.
There he is, power move. New leader. That battle has allowed Keystone guy to close right back up on these two, though.
Square Body running in deep, hitting back into the 16. That's going to give Square Body a lot of damage. It's not a smart move.
I thought Keystone was going to have a run right there for second.
Me too, man. Me too. I'm sure he's just biding his time right now, waiting for the mistakes by both these two just to make a run. He's shown a lot of patience this year in the Truck Series, and I'm very impressed with what he's been doing.
I ain't gonna lie to you guys, man. Keystone may be one of the really good next year.
Ooh, Redneck Man on the curb. I was getting ready to start talking about him. He just made a move into the 7th position there, and he got her on the curb there in turn 3. Allowed Fort Smitty to go by. Here comes Rocky Faith trying to make that move.
We got a new guy in there in the top 5. It's Walt Racing 10 in the 88 truck.
Not racing. How long?
Oh, 83 into the wall. Keystone looking low for a second.
Real quick, while we got a chance here with both these streams, I've actually got the top 10 right now. We've got He's a Snowman out front, Keystone Guy in 2nd, Square Body 3rd, D4C snagging 4th with Watt Racing in 5th. 6th, we have Serving Cone. 7th, Fort Smitty. 8th is Redneck Man. 9th is Sparky 1. And rounding out the top 10 will be Rocky Faith. Yeah, you know,
that's another guy.
Stuff happened there for you.
Yeah,
that's another guy we don't talk much about is Fort Smitty, and he's a very quiet guy, but he shows up week in and week out, and very clean racer, very clean, and doesn't say much, just shows up to race. That's the best racers we have.
The ones I feel worst about, because it's guys that are quiet, they're doing their thing, not causing problems, but often overlooked, you know. Sometimes I need some people to tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Hey man, check this guy out." Good. Shot. For sure.
Oh yeah.
I haven't heard
Yeah, he's not
I'll
great
tell you
for
right-
the Xfinity Series.
I'll tell you right now, if I'm every driver on this racetrack, except for that leader, I'm calling my crew chief saying we need to make some kind of adjustment. As we have
Caution is out.
Caution is on the track.
Caution. It's
I was
68 crushes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, he got Keystone right there really good.
Yeah.
I was getting ready to start talking about he and Snowman. He had just got out to a 2-second lead. He was absolutely starting to pull away. What may be really bad for these guys, though, is the 33 of God Power is going to get your free pass and get himself back on the lead lap.
Unfortunately for God Power, that free pass is going to put him all the way at the tail end of the longest line. That's going to make the run and charge for him pretty interesting. I'm actually going to probably follow along with him on him at this restart. We'll see some real interesting racing from that point of view.
Yeah, because remember when we started stage 2 there, I was telling you that God Power's making all their moves on the outside, so he could do the same thing right here. Be curious to see how many positions he can make up right here.
I'm sure that
Oh,
was,
I believe
that was lag.
That was a 24 wheel attack.
Hey, we're in the caution.
No, we're still going.
No, just pace lap. Just pace lap.
That was pretty loud.
Yeah, we are.
Absolutely.
We're running down.
Already?
Up here in second place now.
This is interesting bed that the 33 is playing in right now. God Power, you know, you want to push and you want to charge through this field as quick as possible. But at the same time, you got to be patient. You can't run through it. So you have to pick and choose when you make a move without getting damaged. So far, he's doing relatively well. He's doing fast for trucks. Low on 7.
Yep, just picking them off one at a time here.
We get quietly. We have D4C Snag leading the race after the pits during the caution.
33 just passed 3 trucks.
That was a great move.
Yes, sir. It was a bit aggressive. It's kind of sort of frowned upon, but you see guys having troubles like that. Typically, you want to check up and let them get gathered up. He was able to make it work for him and passed all 3 of those trucks.
Yeah, he might have to explain that move to the team owner.
Hey, it worked. No harm, no foul, but there's something a little bit bad there. He definitely would have got the pop on the wrist by the old ruler. Yeah, he's got to be passing for position. So we got D4C Snag up front in the lead now?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Interesting play call by him. I'm assuming he might have took 2 tires and got in position. Tires were all just got that. What you guys think?
Well, they were right there in the middle of that. They were right there in the middle of that run, so he might have been thinking, "Oh, we got the 25 around Redneck Man." Oh, he saved it. What a save! I can't believe he saved that. He was looking at the inside wall coming out of 2, and he saved it. Now, what I was saying there, they were right in the middle of that run, though, so maybe he's thinking, hey, get these 2 tires. I can gain, 3-4 spots, get to the end of the stage, everybody come back and, have to get 4 tires. I've made up some track position that way. And right now, it's working out great for him because he's actually not losing positions. He's pulling away right now.
I'll tell you what, guys, I'm having a blast riding along with the 33 of God Power right now. He's definitely making some really, really cool moves and sizing up his competition. And He's already.
Let's see who's going to try crossing over. No, not better of it. Oh, he slammed.
A little bit of contact between him and 83 of Square Body. He's definitely up in position now. Didn't take him long, maybe about 6 laps. Ooh,
Oh,
he
he
might have
got
got hit from behind.
slammed. And then he got hit.
Before Smitty might have drove in a little bit deeper than we expected. Down to the back of God Power there.
Well, I can let
He's
you know, God
he's
Power
got
is up to the 8th position. He's up to the 8th position right now, but Spare Body is in 7th.
Not for long, though. It's just waiting on Square Body to make a mistake. I hate not giving Snag the TV time, man, but this right here is where it's at, I think, in the race at the moment. To the viewers at home, though,
I think so.
Snag is the leader of this race right now for the first time in a while. And looks like it's doing a well of a job hanging on to it as well.
Yeah, 33 is getting impatient right here. Gotta take it.
Serving.
68 again up into the wall.
Oh,
468. He's had a lot of issues tonight.
Yeah, he's always probably the last caution. Nothing was intentional, I don't believe, but he's having a tough day, so I believe he's took the route of staying everybody's way after that. So.
Oh, block only to spin out and flip
Oh,
his
somebody's
gonna
coming
be
up the
rushing,
wall.
for
that's a
sure.
big one.
That gave a little bit of damage to the 33. He couldn't avoid that one.
83.
We have no caution.
Still green, still green.
Yeah, 83 was kind of blocked a little bit. He turned himself around.
When the hooky right. That's unfortunate
Definitely
for
got
Square Body,
himself turned
man, but
around.
was I'd like to call Karmer on that end there. He definitely aggressively blocked the 33
Hey,
next corner. So spins on. Now that we're separated from the 33 is the action.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, somebody bring it down to the net.
It's Watt Racing.
Hot race. Let him get set up.
I'm just wondering, sitting back there in third at the heat of snowman, has just said, you know what, we're just gonna sit here and ride. Let's get to stage 3, and let's get it then. Because he seemed to be settling in.
That's a good analogy too, nice. I mean, he's in here racing, but he's not racing for points. He's a fill-in driver. He's upset. Running his race. I don't think he's got to gain the matches.
I was going to let you know we just took 15 to go here, stage 2 at the line just now.
Once they start moving down. She's eating Square Body with a lot of damage on the
oh, it was a 13.
Serving cone. I can tell you right now, serving cone and Keystone, they better look in the rearview mirror. That 33 of God Power is eating them alive quickly. He has probably taken off 2 seconds in the last 3 to 4 laps.
He's in second.
He is. No, he is back in the 7th position.
What? So who? Oh, the 3 was in the lead.
No, the 3 is in 6th.
Oh, okay.
That's by the 20. Square Body fighting hard back on the right side of the 88. Not sure. It's off of his mind right now. Closing up stage 2. Definitely not going to go back and pass the leader from doing that next. Fighting hard. 16 something.
Keystone just made the pass for 5th over Serving Cone, but like I said, right there's God Power.
Got 3 truck. All over their ass with that. How many laps to go here?
I'll let you know when we come back to the line this time.
Believe it, we were 10 laps to go. It should be 9 to go in 2021.
Stage 2.
Yeah.
9 to go.
But guys, we got so much action going on the track here. We have yet to let the viewers know that Amore Smoke is up here in the booth with us. Last week, before last, Las Vegas. Is it Vegas, Amore?
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Amore, you got any, you want to give a shout out here? Introduce yourself to
Yeah. I'm driver of the 42 car for the Cup Series on Thursday nights.
Still handing.
Yeah. Maybe shout out a little bit of these cars. You know, the rest of racing at Martinsville. Might be a little bit of fun. Thought about hopping here.
Like Watt Racing wants to get the stage points. Snag ain't gonna let them drink the It's not hard on the outside.
And there's the snowman.
So 88's now the leader?
He is.
Yes. 88 Watt Racing.
That's gonna shuffle Snag back to third. Or if he can get a strong run, he can get back to the side of him. Looks like he probably could have a lot better stay behind him.
We got a nice battle here for the lead. We also got a nice battle. Keystone is wearing down Redneck Man for this 4th position. He is trying to get underneath him. Redneck blocking. Oh, wow. What a block. Oh, and Keystone sends him up the track.
Ooh, what car number is that?
That would be the 3 and the 25.
Oh, God, I got it.
He was catching some lap traffic. Snag trying to get underneath Heat of Snowman. Not really good. Watt Racing making easy work with the lap truck. 98 pulls down in front of Heat of Snowman. He's trying to get his lap back. Not gonna happen. Amongst all that, Snag smacks the wall. It's about a 4 truck length gap. Second.
Did the 33 get out of 3?
No, the 33 is the 6th.
Okay. Oh, he's right behind me. It's 25, okay. The 3's been making some moves.
I think the stage right here.
Let's see here. Yep, right there. Stage is over.
How a feeling that? Watt Racing coming in with stage 2 win. Heat of Snowman taking 2nd place with no points given. So that puts a bit of a gap between 1st and 3rd points. 3rd place coming in Snag, the 20 truck. Looks like 4th place in Keystone.
Yep, yeah, Redneck Man 5th, God Power 6th, Serving Cone 7th, Fort Smitty 8th, Rocky Faith 9th, and Sparky 1 10th. And the free pass is going to go to, just add that, with the 83 truck. Square body.
He suffered a lot of damage on that last road, got across him. That's what made him fall back. That down. Much like we did with God Power, I'm gonna ride along with him. Everybody definitely has a fast truck. He laid a lot of laps on the road, so see how well he can manage his patience.
I'm interested to see how he does here, and I'm also interested to see God Power. I'm going to restart 6th here, see how quickly he can come through the field to see if he can finish him here in the last 5 positions.
paying attention. Ran up. Let me separating him from the packs. A lot of action going on from him at the moment. Oh, one truck around. We got a.
Oh, we got 31. Oh.
Everybody
Yeah, we had 3 wide for a moment.
Top 5 right here.
They're just forcing the 33 out. He's trying to get down to the bottom. He's bumping back. Oh man, him and the 32 are going at it.
Yeah, good run by Fort Smitty, though. You were just talking about him earlier. You know, one of the quiet guys. You don't hear much of him. I'm pretty sure he started back toward the rear of the field tonight. Truck looks pretty clean, so we got a caution. Caution is out.
We do have a caution. We do.
Tell you what,
Oh,
33 and
100 to
13.
go.
We're kind of get close to being perfect.
Martinsville will do that to you.
Yeah, they're banging off each other.
Oh, and we have lost the stream of redneck men.
Uh-oh. We didn't lag out. Machine truck on the tracks, too. Still got Keystone guy in the broadcast?
We do.
Yes.
Once we get that going here, guys, let me know how many laps we got to the end of the race.
If I had to guess, it'd be 100 after the caution, but we just try to see this game is. Play games with you about that. We have 98 laps to go.
See, Redneck Man's still on the track. He's hitting the third. And Snagger. D4C Snag. Is that Fort Smitty and Fort Woods right there?
It is, yes.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's who I was talking about there when that caution came out. You know, his truck looks really clean. He's one of the quiet guys like you were talking about, and he's just quietly made his way up through this field tonight.
Barrel off of turn 1 to 88. Piece of Michaels. The 2 he's going to maintain the lead. And so, second place side by side. He's trying to snag Washington.
Well, Keystone.
Truck's flying around in the back stretch there. Should probably get another caution here.
Yeah, she is that.
Caution out.
That's pretty quick.
It's been a fairly good race. This one, this is caution number 3.
Yeah.
All of them came within. We have one in stage 2.
Also, I've seen all the cautions. Yeah, I've seen all the cautions. I've only been here for like 20 minutes. So.
I'm curious to see what happens here between this 3 and 13, because I don't know if Mitz can hear this or not, but I can hear it coming through the stream, and the 3 not happy with the 13 right now.
I
don't think anybody's happy with the 13, honestly, because I wouldn't be happy with him. He's driving just mad. Just gets mad every time somebody hits a run on him and stuff, so he's just putting his truck at bad spots. Irritating. Who's drives 13?
That's serving cone.
Okay.
We got in the Ford truck.
The 4 is Tar Heel.
Well, we're back on the green, guys. He's done there. Watch
Oh,
the high
boy.
Yeah, we're getting toward the end of this race. You know, everybody knows we're in stage 3 here, and the aggression has went up.
The curb. That's very wide.
Tough break for the 88, but good break for the 20.
They're, oh,
Oh man, this
this
is
is getting out of
crazy.
control. Yeah.
Oh, 13 right underneath a 16 here.
Get it sorted out relatively smooth. I mean, there's a little bit of beating banging, but that could have been a big wreck and another caution.
Yeah.
But they,
I was very surprised on that.
seemed like everybody gave everybody much room as they could on that. So that's good.
Tell you what, Snag's got the lead now though. For all that.
Second time we've had to snag out front of nuts.
Mistakes. Let the other guy get up underneath him too.
It's Redneck Man in the 25.
25.
Trying to make it
Maybe
like
it's just
second.
making mistakes. Left or right. It's not a track you can pair well with mistakes.
Hot racing just needs to settle in and focus on getting the parts.
Exactly.
And let the position come as he does so. You know, it's kind of hard to do though when you got people around you and trying to not only hit your marks, but you're trying not to run into them and mess them up.
Yeah, well, he had the lead, so messed up once, gave up the lead. Messed up again and gave up second right after that. It's not the way to get it down to Martinsville.
You got a good truck though. You see he's still hanging tight with the leaders here, even though he lost some position. He
It
falling
is.
back. It ain't by a lack of speed. It's just consistency. Consistency definitely will make and break you.
Yep. The thing Snag doesn't want to do right here is burn those tires up, kind of overbrake everybody and pull away. Do that, they'll eventually give up. Oh, move underneath him. Jesus.
And if he doesn't get around, he could get freaked
Very
out in all four of those trucks.
Idiots there now.
Fort Smitty looking to pounce on all this action. 50.
Very patient too.
There's a lot of trucks lined up to the inside there.
Snag's about to go backwards. Redneck man put a dirty move on him. I don't know if he.
I
Lost
wouldn't
one
call it a
turn,
dirty
huh?
move myself.
I
more,
didn't see it. Yeah.
Snag
I didn't see
kind of
it.
got up in the
Yeah.
wall and exit, and that slowed him down a lot. So
Okay.
that gave Redneck Man the
Okay.
inside line. Now he
Gotcha.
drove in a little hot. You know, he definitely came up and got into him, but I don't think
Yeah.
that was behind it. It's just a different line than the Redneck Man's used to run.
Yeah.
I think he just misjudged his breakers over there.
Oh, the 16
But
cars.
Snag held on to second place on that outside. He didn't let
That's-
the 88
that's
get him. That's a good move by him, man. Showing the strength of that
This
20 truck
16
tonight.
car wants to go. This is the 16.
Let's see the snowman.
That's he's snowman.
That's heated.
Yeah,
Oh, he's
man,
on the
bottom
three
of that
now.
tonight.
He's
Oh,
putting,
we got car in
he
the
is
wall.
putting some
The first turn.
pressure on that three.
Car in the wall. No caution.
He almost had him on the outside a minute ago. He's trying it.
Definitely tell these guys are finally. I think they finally got worked out with the guys with the good setups, and they know how to get around this place. Or in a position where they should be. You know, up here, the top 6 guys are checking out on the field and not separating weight from one another. So I think this right here is the class of the field right here, all on the screen.
That drive
think
is
they're
over
very
here too.
You'd think they
Go
would
on
look
like
at that
this.
lap counter. That lap counter just showed 79 to go. There's still a lot of laps left to turn here.
Or definitely, man. But I definitely wouldn't want to give up time either, though, nights, man. If I can ride like they're doing now, even though they're on top of each other and it looks like a snake, man. It's an art form that these guys are doing here.
Idiot's got a good run here.
I gotta
He's
put it on
definitely
Snag.
inside.
So Snag can hold him off.
Snag's trying to pinch him, but it ain't gonna happen this time.
Oh no, now.
Snag's overdriving his truck too, man.
Oh, look at him. Boy, he cleared him
It's
again.
really damaged.
Snag,
Wow.
fight back.
Really
Wow.
strong on that outside.
I don't mean to interrupt you there more, but
Yeah,
you must have heard what you said, so let me show you something.
yeah.
Snag.
Oh, the
Oh, Keystone.
Get the 50 up.
Let's see if the 50 can hold back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he chopped
He
it
cleared
off,
him.
man. There he made sure he got
That
that.
little bit of draft, you know. you know, even when pulling out on the inside, that little bit of draft on that outside, it always helps. Matter if you got somebody behind you or in front of you, dip out on the inside, there's nobody there to help.
Redneck Man starting to pull away just a little bit, but these guys, second on back right here, this top 6 are hanging tough. Top 7 now with Sparky coming into the picture.
The thing is with Redneck Man, you can see him just dive in that truck in there.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely going to have to fall off for sure. I don't doubt that at all. But
yeah.
See Fort Smitty.
I want to watch for this 3 car. This 3 car is really been really smooth. And the last one too.
That's Keystone guy, man.
We
talked about him earlier. I think he might be in a
he's doing very well.
Berth seat right now. He keeps on doing like he's doing this year in the trucks, and he might go straight up to the cup next year. This is second year.
Driving really good. Oh, he pinched him. Some Martinsville there.
Even Snowman taking advantage of that there, and he gets around 88.
Oh, he's about to get on the inside of Keystone here. He just did it. No. And outside. Oh, he just got it. He knows to turn around here.
Keystone, he's showing a little bit of fight on the outside.
He's got it this time.
Oh, 88 got in the back of the 16 there just a little bit.
Yeah, he did.
I was going to say, they had to figure that out really quick because in front 3 trucks were saying goodbye. They had to figure that out.
They were losing a lot of time. Keystone definitely got out, but they found that hole behind.
Times up front, too, even though they're nose to tail like they are. The 33's got a lot of speed in this truck. He showed it.
There's a little
88 bumper on him, or the 88.
Little bump on him.
Keystone right there.
He's got a little nose damage, too, from that.
Oh, bumper banging over here. Fifth place.
I don't think 3.
You can definitely tell that it's left. Running.
Oh, yeah, he's going to get a little bump back. He's ready to go home. Thank you like that move very much.
Keystone's radio is calling out to Stacy Mobile. So he's.
This Redneck Man is still hanging on to the lead with the same amount of gap, 3 or 4 truck lengths here. There's no, they're not showing any fall off by him yet. I can figure out along with the snags and getting gap between them.
Yep. He's got snag a little bit too.
Snag moving away from 30, Snowman, which they had a pretty good battle going on back there. So, might be some cause of that gap separation.
Well,
Snag try to get so just like he's closing in just a little bit.
The more I watch Redneck, man, it doesn't seem like he's over driving the cars, which I thought. It looks like his line is just a little higher. Drops down to the bottom of the exit.
Shout out to Sparky for coming back in a top 10 racker. A hard hit on the wall in the first 10 laps of the race.
What, 41?
Yes. And that 88, when he got around Keystone guy, he drove away from Keystone. He caught up to the back of the top 4 guys. So 88's moved himself right back up into contention here.
At least the bumping around.
Seems like it takes him to the first car to go.
Wasn't a lost cause for him either. He the Snowman seems like he's finding his groove now. He's on the back bumper, snag for second.
Yeah, it shows, experience shows a lot.
It's going to be interesting to see if this 13 can get back to this 3 car, the 3 truck, and see if there's any bad blood up there.
You just tell how smooth he did it right here. He's not pouncing and pushing and beating and banging. He's just
got position now. They don't want to
waste too much time. Difference.
If I'm snagged, I'm going to back it up around and try to run back. See, that's what I think. All my snags.
I just think snag, like I said earlier, was overdriving, burns, just throwing his truck in there. Just eventually you're just gonna fall off.
Snowman already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's catching redneck too. Yeah,
With the 88
redneck
could
got
probably
way too high.
probably run with the 16 right now, but trying to be patient around Fort Smitty and not cause any issues.
Sometimes you just gotta let them know you're there. Snag is falling hard. Heated is coming strong right now. Looks like he's in a really good rhythm.
Starting up on some lap traffic too. Nice. You got a view on Redneck Man and see if he's showing up? How much fuel he's got left?
We lost the stream of Redneck Man just a little bit ago. I've got Keystones up still here, but he hasn't switched over to see what the fuel situation was. I was actually just getting ready to comment on it, thinking these guys should be coming in anytime. We restarted with what? We had about 98 to go. Down 58 to go right now. So we should be getting ready to see some green flag stops.
The heat is there now. He's right on the bumper, entering these turns.
I tell you what, more if they do go green here, I'm pretty sure these guys can make it on one stop. When they stop, that will be it for them. So
yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see, how this race ends if they keep it green. And there's a good chance we went the entire first stage caution free, 70 laps. So these guys definitely.
It's looking like it. It's looking like it's spread out now. A lot of people are allowed to calm down curves and stuff. Restarts will be very.
Oh yeah, and that 98 truck right there, that 98 just came off pit road, so I think that was the start of our green flag stops there. I'd say you're going to see a lot more guys dive on. They're definitely inside their fuel window. These guys could be at any time and they would be good.
Yeah, the longer Redneck Man stays in front, Hitler's going to benefit. He didn't need to get around him quick, so he can put a little bit of distance before these pit stops.
It's one of those situations, if you're that driver, that 16 truck right now heated, you're going to try to come in maybe a lap before. I think that one lap of fresh tires may get you that lead where you may not have to make that pass on the track.
Yeah, it just depends. Depends on, I wish I knew what the lap counter is. I don't want to pit too early because at the end of the run, you'll be on the bad end of it.
The fuel window was roughly around 55 laps, and there is 52 to go right now.
Okay. Yeah, I'd probably stay out for another.
The first run went caution free, and they run the 70 laps, so they were getting more fuel further they run. So they did go 70 on that first run. Okay.
Oh yeah. I'd definitely stay out as long as I could here, especially at a track like this, because one pit stop under in a caution
heated.
You're easily 2 laps down.
Got Redneck Man in pit road.
Yep.
Oh, he got a last pit box too, man. He didn't have no time to put no setup. I'm hoping pit road had his caution set up in, or else he's screwed here. Have time to pick tires.
That's why qualifying is important. Especially at short.
That just goes to show you right there how far he's back on pit road, what kind of truck he has had tonight to get from the back to the front. That 25 has been fast all night.
100% agree. 100%.
And the truck looks pretty good too. If I can get to 13, a serving cone there on pit road. You may be thinking that may be the best spot for him. He's got a little agitated with him tonight.
Let's go on these cars. $50, 98, 87. This is a hell of a battle. I don't know if it's for position or what. Oh, 98 in the wall.
this would be where it's bad for Redmond, man. If the caution was to come out now, that would not be good.
Yeah.
That heat is not still in the heat.
Yes. Right now, the 25 is praying for a caution, or no caution to come out, I should say. That would be the worst thing to see.
The longer everybody else stays out, he's going to have a big advantage here.
Yeah, I'm fully expecting to see at least a 2 to 3 second lead, if not more, if these guys keep staying out. I mean, he's got the fresher tires you can see here.
If there's only 40
on the street here,
that's not a lot of laps make up.
Yeah.
Even if
he's just
fresher
pulling.
tires.
Yeah, he's just pulling away from everybody right now. He's gaining so much ground right now. With the 3 truck of Keystone coming on pit road right now.
'74 on pit road.
No, Keystone looks like they have a black flag. Let's see if it was indeed a black flag. He reacted like it was going to be.
Well, I believe he escaped without it.
Yeah.
I just don't know if this is the right call by Heated while staying out.
I like it myself more. He might be losing some time. Then again, he did conserve tires, and he was showing up pretty strong right there. Might work out for him, especially in the late race caution.
Yeah. Yeah, I just worry when he comes out, he's going to not have enough laps to catch back up.
Ooh.
Depending on how many laps is left, do you see a no tire stop or maybe a 2 tire stop?
Here, that'd be harder to believe.
Definitely bad blood.
I don't know how many laps are
between
left
Keystone
though,
and
so.
Serving Cone right now.
Having a little bit of string problem here. Trying to get you laps here in just a second. Get this cleared up.
Looks like he ain't gonna be pitting this time, he just in pit road. Looks like Snag's gonna obtain the lead here. Redneck man right behind Snag to get one right back here short.
Keystone's radio transmission said he's had enough of Serving Cone, so.
Oh boy.
Riding along with the race leaders, I believe Snag. Redneck man behind him, he is a lap down, possibly 2 laps down. He's probably 2 laps down. Around Snag here now.
Yeah, this is going to show you right here. Snag takes 4 tires when he comes in. I mean, you lose 2 laps typically when you pit. So if he unlaps himself here and only has 1 lap down, that just shows you right there the ground he has gained on them 4 fresh tires.
Redneck definitely was the first guy to come out here. So it's going to hurt him on the long run, but maybe that'll get him off the race provided.
I don't think this 3 is going to even catch the 13. The 13's going to dust him.
Yeah, I do believe so. I think you're right.
He's dumping. He's putting it on him and on.
Stellar performance by these guys tonight. Cautions. They bested our all 3 of our prediction caution. Snag.
He did.
Snag down, snag back.
He did.
It's like for Smitty.
I'm showing Fort Smitty at 9th right now. Yeah, I'm thinking he's already pitted. I'm thinking we're going to come through, cycle through all these pit stops here.
I'm going to hop over this one. Let's use this race.
Sure.
Starting to wonder, is this 3 overdriving a little bit, trying to get to this 13?
Yeah.
That 3, he's been stronger than the 13 all night, so I'm just wondering if he's just doing a little bit of overdriving.
When you get heated, man, you see different stuff. You don't keep your rhythm. It'll eat you alive. You let somebody get under your skin that much.
It's true. He's just not getting ready to get extra speed right now.
The entries are very
That's
low.
usually a product. That's usually a product. Overdriving entries. He's just sending it into the turn right now. That was a much better turn. And they send it.
You get one good turn and then you lose it all next.
They lost a lot of time there.
Would be interesting to see when Don gets back who is the leader, because if it's the 20 and the 25 here, it's a heck of a battle for the lead.
Definitely be interesting. I mean, this pit cycle definitely changed a lot of stuff right now. Because
Get the 25 there, the 88's there also.
yeah, these stuff just overdriving every corner, just trying to. Maybe you need some run adjustments, or you know.
Oh, 1 to 16 getting together there.
I'll be interested to see who are the indeed leaders.
Easton guy losing another position. That truck is definitely falling off, or like you said, Vince, he may have made a wrong adjustment. Just is not agreeing with the truck.
Yeah, because his rhythm in the first 2 stages was excellent, and this stage has been just falling back the whole stage. So.
Hit 88.
Ooh.
Back around the 20. Redneck man's really put some distance between them.
Yeah, that's why I'm curious. I'd like to know where Redneck Man is. I wish his stream hadn't ended there. We would definitely know where he's at.
Yeah.
Alright guys, I'm back. Kind of had to pull some toenails on that one, but we got Heated Snowman with the lead after the pit cycle. Behind him, it looks like smart racing.
So it's Redneck. Then what? Redneck, then what?
Yeah,
So I'm wondering, did they take 2 tires there? Did Snowman take 2, or?
I don't know.
Yeah, he just got a big lead.
It seemed like Redneck was making a lot of ground on those guys when he had them fresh tires. I would never have thought he would have been behind somebody.
Solid how well you drive the track to there's depending on how much traffic you're in it. Long it to maneuver around.
Ooh,
Yeah, it'd be curious to maybe find out if he did hold on to this win, get him in a victory lane, find out what he did there on that last stop.
You have any laps with it?
We got 17.
17, yeah. 2 tires stop, definitely could be a play.
He's got a huge lead.
Yeah, he's way out there. I don't even know how far back Redneck is. Can't even see him.
Yeah, somebody cycle around to Redneck Lane. I'll make a start-finish line comparison.
I don't have that option. You have that option. Want to do that?
More shit. I think more is on the base.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I can find him. Sorry. Alright, I'm on him now. He is,
See, I'm gonna
on
take
backstretch
him
now.
start from this line now.
He is in turn 3. Coming out of 4.
Got a whole straight and
Yeah.
big. Surprised.
Yeah, he's
Truck's
probably
looking
too
good. I mean, he's seemed like he's back in the scene.
Oh. Yeah, he doesn't need a lot though. He's got this big of a lead. If he did take 2 tires, I would just be putting around. Especially if you need a late restart too. Never know. I always say tires get a big lead. I always like to have a little extra just in case.
Shout out to Dude Man with a top 10 run tonight with less than 15 laps to go. And he's bounced back real much.
Just got passed by just a lap so back
Looks like Rocky actually just hit 10th from him, so we're good. Yeah, top
Oh, did he?
Yeah, and I'd say the biggest disappointment right now, I would have to say, in this last stage is Keystone Guy. You know, my pick for the race here, he was running top 3, top 4 all night. He has fallen back to 9th on the verge of being lapped.
Yep. He's definitely struggled this last stage. Hey.
Didn't we say that Keystone had a pit road penalty as well?
No, he did not.
No, he did
not. Like you there.
Yep. Ooh, he drove in deep right there. He got into the back of the 41 there, Sparky.
Liking that these guys on the tail end of the lead lap are either a lap down already or way too deep.
Where's he did now?
Pit road exit.
Oh wow, he probably pulled away. He definitely pulled away.
Got start finish line now.
Yeah, he definitely pulled away. Redneck was in a ton of traffic too.
I'm betting he did take 4. Maybe Redneck actually take 2 tires. Backfired on him. He did early thing with the tires.
Maybe they both just did 4 and he was just that much better.
Could be possible.
Yeah, could be.
We'll find out. hopefully then we get to interview him.
It's got to be if he'd have continued on it, should be proud of him.
Yeah, any win, it's a confidence booster. I know I've raced in some Xfinity races and gotten a couple wins. They always boost a lot of confidence.
I do believe he was the only driver that's in this race tonight too. So,
Yeah. Well, I know I will be in Bristol race for Xfinity. Trying to get on the trucks list too, so for that race.
Be sure to get that time to practice.
Yeah, sure.
There we go, white flag. That's the race right there.
What a great guy.
That was it.
What a great run.
That snuck up on me really quick there.
Yeah, it's Martinsville. Yeah, that was it.
Congratulations.
Oh, Keystone guy threw it in hard and took 8th from Snag. Keystone just ran Snag into the wall coming off of 4.
Did he? That's it.
I don't think Mr. Snag will be happy with that.
Oh. Oh.
Finished with 9 trucks on the lead lap. Like God Power had the fastest lap of the race.
That's surprising.
19.860.
All right, guys. Getting ready to send the invites to the guys to get them into the lobby. Come into the party with us here. That way they can give us their post-race interview.
Sorry about that.
Good. I'm bringing Snag into the booth with us here too to get him an interview. He had a pretty strong run tonight. I don't have Watt Racing on my friends list. If somebody could try to round him up for me.
I got him.
And let me get Redneck Man in here with us as well.
I don't, but I can get him. Just give me one sec.
No, I got Redneck Man. I was just saying I need to send him an invite. All right. So outside of Watt Racing, he's the only one I'm missing as far as the invite being sent.
I got you.
Watt was third place finisher, correct?
I believe so.
All right, I'm going to kick the interview off. Guys, make sure you add your audio to the stream.
Yep.
See that now. There they are. They're back.
Still got me.
Still got you. Got a little hiccup. Let's make sure we add your audio to the stream. You can, yes. I'm gonna kick things off with D4C Snag. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey man, it's got him here. I'm watching you get some strong power moves on the outside today in this race, man. That was some immaculate driving by you tonight. Got a little bit of echo coming. Echo.
Should be good now.
Okay. Anyway, Snag, good driving by tonight, man. What happened to you at the end there? You had to leave for a little bit, and then like as the pit cycles started coming in and tires started getting old, you fell off quite a bit. Can you kind of give me a rundown on your race tonight?
Yeah, the long runs, it was good until it wasn't. There was no fall off. It was good, and then it was just junk. It got real tight. I tried to loosen it up on the last run there and just loosened it up too much. Couldn't do nothing with it. But yeah, no, it was a good race. Towards the end there, I got beat around a little bit, fell back, but it's Martinsville, so you'll have that. Shout out to Watt Racing for how clean he ran me tonight. He had plenty of opportunities to run me over and used his heads, and I appreciate that.
Well, speaking of Watt Racing, that's probably why he was able to come away third, being clean and methodically working his way up through the field. Snag, congrats on your strong run tonight, man, and definitely put on a good show for us up here in the booth.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Mets fan, do you care to take Watt Racing's interview here, third place finisher?
Sure. How you doing, Watt?
I'm feeling good.
Good. Top 3, you'll do that to you. You were my pick tonight to win, so you came home with a good top 3 finish. So, how'd your race go? And you see anything out there that upset you at all? And just give us a rundown on how your race went.
Well, I think starting in third really set the tone that I would probably have a decent race as long as I stayed out of trouble. And I'm a better long green runner, flag runner anyway, so the longer the runs went, the more I just got in the groove and was hitting my marks and hitting laps. Luckily, that was the second stage. I was able to race my way up there, and I had a really good setup that I come up with, so I just had to deliver, and I just ran a clean race, try not to make anybody mad, and had a good race.
Great job, man.
Thank you.
Strong run by you tonight, Watt Racing. We definitely was pulling for you up here in the booth throughout the race, and it's good to know that you got a good Martinsville setup because we're going back to Martinsville during the chase, I do believe. So keep that one in the bag and maybe flex it a little bit harder for the playoff race.
Yeah.
Congrats again, man. More smoke. You got a copy? You care to do Redneck Man's interview here? Second place finisher. I'm going to assume that more smoke is not with us at the moment. So, Redneck Man, congratulations on your second place finish, man. That was a heck of a run you put on out there tonight, man. You led quite a few laps, and it looked like the pit cycle might have been what was your undoing today. You want to kind of give us a rundown for the race tonight?
I had started towards the back of the field, so I had to fight my way up through. And by the end of the second stage, I was up in the top 5 where I needed to be. We hit those pit cycles, and because I qualified poorly, I went into the pits and could not get 2 tires that I wanted. I ended up having to take 4, and I think that's what doomed me.
I hate that for you, man. That's a tough break. And I noticed that during the stream, too, that you had the last pit box on the pit road. That was I definitely didn't give you time to do anything as far as adjustments. And now that you bring it up, I'm sure that had a lot to do with your finishing as far back behind Heated Snowman as you did. But definitely put on a good show for us tonight, man. We enjoyed riding along with you and seeing the passes you were making and the run that you had. Maybe next time at Martinsville, you get you a better qualifying position, man, and go on and win this thing.
Thank you.
Night, so I'm going to let you take the race winner, Heated Snowman.
All right, appreciate it, Brandon. Heated, great race tonight. Started it out by getting the pole. Looked like you had a great truck out there all night long. No matter what came at you, it looked like you were always up front. Go ahead and let us know how your race went from the beginning to the end and how you was able to bring home that victory tonight.
Great from start to finish.
Great.
Truck was badass, man. Good battles all over the place, from front of the field to back of the field. I just want to thank Man for giving me a chance to run the truck. My second race.
Starting to seem like the Snowman's at a loss of words, man. He's tired after this long race. He's super excited.
Hands hurt.
Super excited he got this win in at Martinsville. I'm sure that's an achievement in itself for any series. And been a long time coming to see the Snowman in the victory lane, man. He's a hell of a driver.
Great to see him there. Great.
It's a pleasure to have
with
him
a truck that good,
tonight.
if I would have finished second, I would have been mad. So
I hear that, man. I hear that. Knights, you got any other questions for the Snowman tonight?
No, man. I just want to say it was great watching your race out there tonight, man. You used your head real good. You looked like you were patient, just waiting for people to make their mistakes so you could make your move. So just want to say congratulations. Great race all around, man. You deserved it.
one more thing, that 2 tires at the end, nobody else went 2 tires. That would won me the race. Nobody in the top 5 took 2 tires. So
yeah,
I took 2. It screwed me. So went from 3rd to 7th.
Well, congratulations again there, the Snowman. I'm glad to have you up in victory lane with us tonight. Put on a good show for us. Everybody did. 4 cautions overall tonight. Couldn't ask for a better Martinsville race in these truck series tonight. To all the viewers out there, I appreciate you guys tuning in and checking us out. Martinsville Speedway ran by the D4C truck series at Alpha Energy Solutions 250. The Snowman finding his way in victory lane. Till next week, 8 o'clock. We'll catch you then.